One thing I can say I learned from this trip and running is just how important rest days are when you feel a lingering little injury, and how important it is to stretch. Because ever since that run last week Saturday, which was, I'm not even sure, May like, I don't know, not sure. But ever since that, I realized just how important stretching was, and I've been doing at least 30 to 40 minute stretching routines to strengthen my hamstrings and my calves and my plantar fascia, making sure everything's unlocked. I was definitely skipping that step. I will not be skipping anymore. I'm trying to work my way up to a 2-hour stretch. It's crazy, like, stretching is one of those things that when you play sports when you're younger, you do it, you're like, oh yeah, it's not that serious. But like the older you get, it's like, you gotta take the time and really stretch it out, flex it out.
First off, the 10-mile run today. It feels good to be back, baby. Back in New York. It feels good. It feels good to get back to the routine of things, be back on my routes, be back running in a great city. I'm not gonna say my city, but it feels great to be back in, matter of fact, I am gonna say it. Feels great to be back in my city. San Francisco was great. I highly recommend San Francisco. If you haven't been, definitely go out there. If you're a runner, get out there and experience like running around San Francisco, like literally around it. I'm not saying to go through, because you go through with them hills. You gotta be prepared. Some of those hills are so steep, it's like you're climbing a mountain. That's how steep the hills are in San Francisco sometimes. It's like you're climbing a mountain, but like anything in life, once you get to the top and you get that view, you like, was it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. But you got through it though. You got through it. Everything that's happened in the past week of like hurting my like hamstring to my plantar fascia acting up, to like the IT bands, it made me realize I had to stop, take a break, reset, and recover. And I was fortunate that at this time we were able to shut it down before the race. I also had a trip planned, and my trip was to San Francisco, which I was just speaking about. I got invited to attend Google I/O, which is Google's developer conference, where they announced all their new products, all their new software. They had some amazing things. The new Pixel Fold, I'm hyped for that. I'm gonna have to get that.
Our ambition is bold. Our approach will always be responsible. Because our goal is to make AI helpful for everyone.
The pace of AI innovation over the past year has been astounding.
And now you never have to worry about being charged. Pixel Tablet is always ready to help 24/7. When it's docked, the new hub mode turns Pixel Tablet into a beautiful digital photo frame.
The person you're talking to. So it's really easy to connect across languages. Empowering all of this is Google Tensor G2.
The Pixel 7a, which is their budget phone, looks amazing. The new Pixel tablet looks amazing. Everything that they're doing with AI and the way that they're adding AI to all the Google products, some of the things that they showed off, freaking amazing. Like I was really like just wowed, and everybody that was there was just like wow, because it's like now you can type your like, all right, for example, somebody sends you I'm not gonna get too much into details. I'm gonna probably just link videos so you can get in and watch it, but it's crazy. While in San Francisco and taking time off and talking to my coach, we came up with a plan that I was just gonna rest, and I'm not a do nothing type person, so I have to still do something. The something I decided to do was I got a lot more into stretching. Stretching is very important. I wasn't stretching a lot before my runs or after my runs, but this is something that I instituted going like forward. Like every day that I wake up, I'm gonna stretch at least 30 minutes, and at night I'm gonna try to stretch like at least 30 minutes. So what I'm doing now is stretching before run and after run, and then at night as well, just to make sure everything is loose. And it feels good. I can't lie to you. It's feeling great. Like my leg hasn't been acting up, anything. And I think I'm also like strengthening those muscles. Ideally, I gotta start doing way more yoga. We're gonna do more yoga because yoga is definitely the thing that's gonna help me stretch out. But it just felt good to be able to take some time, hit the weight room, strengthen up, take some time and experience new things, meet new people, whether it was new runners, new like people at Google. And Google's products are amazing. This isn't sponsored by Google, but it could be in the future. Wink, wink. So my trip in San Francisco was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I left Friday evening at like 10. So Tuesday and Wednesday were rest days. I flew on Tuesday. I rested that day. I hit the gym, stretched. Wednesday was Google I/O. I woke up, stretched. Thursday was my first day back running, and I had a just basically to fill it out. I had a 45-minute run.
I'm on my 45-minute easy run. I'm back, fresh off of the hammy and hurting. I took some days off. I rested it out. I did a lot of stretches. I'm out in San Francisco. I went to Google I/O, so the rest came at a perfect time. I'm 1 week away from the Brooklyn Half. 45 easy minute run has been going well. I decided to run in some throwback shoes. I got a pair of Asics Gel number 9. That's what I'm doing my runs in. Hold on. Y'all want to say hi to Juan Antonio Mariel Sanchez. You heard? We out here doing it, baby. Shouts to Oracle Park.
We stayed in Fisherman's Wharf at the One Hotel. Shouts to the One Hotel. Their customer service there, chef kiss. Anybody that goes there will really enjoy it. And just running around San Francisco, running through the piers. So running from Chase to Chase Center, running past Oracle Park. The Chase Center is where the Warriors play. Then running past Oracle Park where the Giants play. Then running past the Golden Gate Bridge, which is breathtaking in person. The views were just immaculate. Everything about San Francisco I really enjoyed. I wish I had some more time there.
I have a love affection for the Bay. Honestly, being out here, this is my first time really being out here. Last time I was out here, I was only out here for 24 hours. Being out here for a longer time, San Francisco is an amazing city. The next time I come, I gotta venture out to Oakland. I'm staying at the Fisherman's Wharf. That's why you see I'm running around. I found my route along the water. The 45-minute easy run is going well. We going number 1, baby. We gonna break these records. We gonna get a PB, a PR, whatever you want to call it. I'm surprised. I found a route. It's a lot of runners out here. San Francisco is might be the home of the runners. I don't know. Lots of runners running down Fisherman's Wharf. It reminds me of being home back at Flushing. We doing it, baby. I didn't have my victory apple yet for today, but after this run, I will be able to get it. Check back with y'all a little later.
But we got the race on the way, so Brooklyn Half, we coming back with revenge. I've definitely got way more confidence going into this race now with stretching. I'm just unlocking new parts of my map. It's like every new thing that I learn, every new thing that I implement only adds more and more confidence. First it was understanding like fartlek workouts and workouts in general, period, to go fast and slow. Then it was like, oh, for a majority of your runs, you're gonna focus on zone 2. And my coach is like focusing on zone 2 and then also doing a lot of easy miles. Now it's like we got the stretching on top of that. I think by sub 3 Berlin is definitely gonna happen. Before that, Grandma's Marathon is the next, well, that's not the next race. The next race we have is Brooklyn Half, which is like next week, Saturday. But Grandma's, we might hit sub 3 right there. And if we don't, it's cool. Like, we not worried about it. Like I said, this whole thing is about the road to the Berlin Marathon. But I think it's been great. And I only took one pair of shoes out there. I was like, I want a pair of shoes that's honestly I could walk in, run in, and also fashionable. You know, I'll do a little fashion thing. Oh yeah, shouts to the Museum of Peace and Quiet. They had a great collaboration with the one hotel that was like all displayed real nice. That brand, they just had a new drop this past weekend too. Yo, they have this one lime green sweatsuit. I need that. But these are the shoes I chose to run in. I took it back. Throwback pair of Asics, Gel Nimbus number 9. I love the way I can feel the ground in these. It made me realize, like, do I necessarily need all that extra stack in my running shoes? I don't know. I like feeling the ground, and everything about these shoes has just been amazing. It could be the time, it could be the stretching, but feeling the ground made me more aware of my foot strike and all the different things I do while I run. So I definitely recommend every once in a while. Like, I do understand that max cushion shoes are a new thing, but I definitely think if you can, to get you a pair of shoes where you can feel ground contact, it's gonna make you stronger and you focus on your running posture.
One thing I want to say too is, in life, just like in running is one of the best metaphors for life, because just like in life, you have to take time to slow down to be able to speed up. It's not about always going out there and going as fast as you can. It's about being consistent and taking your time. Take your time in this, no matter what you're doing, whether you're running, working on a creative project, school, whatever it is that you're doing, your hobby, photography, cinematography, making movies. Take time and slow down, because at those slowed down times, when the thoughts come to your mind, you're able to embrace them. You're able to think with intention. So take your time with it. Like today, whatever thought you have, instead of rushing through it, take your time with it. What's the rush? Time is a figment of our imaginations. What would you do if time was not real? Which it's not. Like, what would you do if you had all the time in the world? Think about all the creative aspects, all the creative endeavors that you have, any endeavor that you have, financial, whatever, period. And just tackle it that way. Try that at least once or twice a week. Take it easy on yourself. We all gonna be all right, you heard? All right, now back to this run I go. Holla at y'all in a little bit.
San Francisco and the runs I had out there, the air quality was amazing. The people, like, there were a lot of runners. Like, it was just like, I have to go back and I have to do the San Francisco Marathon, and I also have to go and do the Big Sur Marathon, which I heard the views are crazy. I did the marathon, Malibu half marathon last year, but this year, like, not this year, but next year I have to do Big Sur, because the views in Big Sur, I've always wanted to go to Big Sur, but the views in Big Sur, that park, I got to do it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But it just made me realize, in life we work hard for things, and how, like, working hard is one part of being successful. You always keep going, right? Like, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And one thing that's underrated is just the level of luck that you need in that equation. Opportunity is a storm, and it's like, it's not gonna storm, it's not gonna rain, it's not gonna be a lightning storm every day, but what you do when that lightning storm comes can completely change your life. So you always gotta stay ready. And staying ready isn't just going out there and, like, running or whatever, practicing whatever. It's also the warm up is staying ready. So it's like when you get up in the morning, like your morning routine, stretching, drinking tea, shouts to T by Teo, eating your victory apple. All of that goes into, like, the mental aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times we focus on the physical, like, how do I feel, like, physically, and, like, recovering from our physical injuries. But what about the mental injuries that are caused by different traumas that we don't recover from? So I think that it's important. That's where, like, routines come in for the factor. It's important to pay attention to your mental state of being, and also to pay attention to your mental.
Alright, fresh off my run, if I could leave that with one last thing, acknowledging and recovering from mental injuries are just as important as physical injuries. Reliving mental injuries and re-injures you again, so you need time to recover from those. Second thing, runner's high, to me, is a myth. The runner's high is only after you finish running that you feel amazing. During the run, I do not feel amazing. No, not at all. It hurts. Extremely painful.
Those mental injuries. So like I said last week, being able to like get a physical injury last week, my hamstring, and like not being scared to go back out there and understand that I needed time to recover from like the mental, where it's like now every time that I run, I'm thinking about, is my posture right, and all these different things, and giving myself a chance to honestly recover, and not just like, you know what, I'm gonna just push it to the side, push it to the side, push it to the side, but instead putting it in front of me so I fully understand everything that's going on, like living with it, and living with the mental injuries, and understanding that with mental injuries, you need time to recover too. So I think that's very important. So there's different ways to strengthen your mind, whether it's reading or like a cold shower or drinking tea, victory apple. All those little things help you recover from those injuries. I mean, yoga, journaling. There are a lot of different practices you can do, but paying attention to mental injuries is definitely important, super important. I can't speak enough about it. I can't. I can't speak enough about it. We're ready for Brooklyn. We're ready for Brooklyn. I'm fresh back. I'm more confident than ever. Berlin, I'm gonna eat that thing alive. We're gonna, the Berlin Marathon, I'm gonna see all y'all out there, because we gonna do this together. We gonna get the sub 3 together. And now I'm about to go get some matcha, so y'all holla at me.